Welcome back to the Sonic Speed Simulator video. It has been kind of brought to my attention that we really haven't been able to see any new guides about how to complete the old or the hard main quest in the game. Now the one I'm specifically talking about are ones like Metro City, because when you first see the list of tasks we have to do, they're not that bad. But then when you realize that every single one of them you have to do in Metro City, it starts to get a little bit hard. So today we're going to be showing you how you can go ahead and fully do these. Very simple and very easy. And while you're at it, can you please go ahead and give me a like and subscribe? I'm also thinking about switching content too. So it would really help out if y'all support the channel along this journey, because who knows, we never know how long Speed Sim will last. Anyways, let's go and hop into the video. So you did not hear me wrong. Today I'm going to be showing you the fastest way for you to possibly grab and complete one of the most difficult main quests in the game. Well, at least in my opinion. Because not only do you have to do this specifically in one world, and it's nothing like Pumpkin Hill where it's trapped in all of one world. You have to do these simple tasks in that world in the exact same time. Something I am going to tell y'all is that event chow actually do work in this. So if you haven't gone over and have already grabbed yourself some event chow, such as like the Chocolate Chow, I recommend going to Cyber Station and getting some red. Go ahead and grab yourself some fused red. I'm pretty sure they're like red Hero Chow. I'm not too sure. I haven't used them in a very long time. But you're gonna want to grab those because those are the best pets. Now ignore what I have on because these, as you see, I've already done it. And make sure that you do not worry about what I have here. We're just gonna go ahead and turn off pets. And boom. And boom, we have turn off actually pets, and now you won't be able to see my pets. So let's go ahead, and the first thing we have to do is make sure that you actually have Metro City unlocked. To do this, we have to actually go ahead and go through the Autumn Forest portal. And once we get inside of here, I'll let you know what the next step is. Okay, now that we have spawned in, you're gonna go ahead and take a few steps to the right, turn to the left, and follow on to the next world portal. And here, we're just gonna go ahead and just homing attack right into it. Now we gotta wait to load into this world. And here we are loaded. So the first thing you're gonna notice is that you're gonna see Jet Race here, and you're gonna be able to see Phantom Rider here. Now, to be completely honest, I have no idea why Jet. Actually, I do know why he's here. So I'll go ahead and spill the tea. The reason why Jet, you'll see his portal here, is because in Metro City you have to beat Jet 10 times or something. I don't know why. But our main focus is going to be on Rouge right here. Mainly because this skin, in my opinion, was, when it first came here, I was really excited because I did not have the skin because I recently stole my copy, my 6-star copy. So let's go ahead and hop into how we're going to do this. So the first task is to collect 5,000 Chaos Orbs. Now, remind you, I did this before they even added, the auto run. I did this before. So what I did is I equipped the best event I had, and by this time you won't be able to see it on my screen because, well, I don't have it anymore. But I used to have gifts. Gifts were where you could get like small little boosts. I would wait until I got a magnet boost from doing like a quest, a challenge, or some sort of way of getting a quest. Now, most of the time, this will be done through like completing the previous main quest. So I would suggest saving any possible like magnet you have for this. As you can see, you can always equip one of the best magnet trails in the game, which you can actually get right now in no place, which is actually the Gunpowder Trail. As you can see, I have a few extra right here, which I do need to get rid of. Anyways, you can always just enter through here, and then just spam equip your hoverboard, and you will be zooming through. But Back then, like I said, we didn't have the auto run, so today I'm going to show you how to do without the auto run. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and equip my mount. Since I like tails, we're going to equip the surfboard. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and just run around and collect chaos orbs. I personally like doing this way, but you can always run around. You could always also just equip any super skin in the game. Like, for example, I gotta find him. You could equip Neo Metal Sonic, which actually has a magnet ability. Now, if you do have him, and you have him at like a star 3 and above level, I have him at star 4 and he gives 18 magnet. This skin is right here is a very good like way of collecting, because look how many we're getting. Obviously, I have some other items equipped with magnet, but not to mention this guy also flies. He doesn't have a super meter. So this is practically one of the better skins in my opinion. And we can just go ahead and just Omega attack some random stuff and just go on. Now I am going to change back over to my avatar, mainly because I need to get the steps. But here we go, here's our next quest. We have to collect 250,000 Garmble points. Now the second song y'all see this, y'all are going to be like, this is going to be a hard time trouble. Well, fear me not, because if you looked in City Escape, you could have go ahead and unlocked Grindshoe Sonic very easily. Matter of fact, at the end of the video, I will show you how you can unlock Grindshoe Sonic. And we're just gonna go ahead and equip him. Now, I don't use this guy too much anymore, since I have like Race Suit Sonic and like other skins. But he's still one of my cool skins. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be looking for a particular spot. So here, we're gonna go ahead and reset our character and show you where to go. Just take in, spawn, go to the right, take over here, and just kind of follow my path. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right here, and here we are. We're gonna boost, hopefully land on the left, like little circle road thing, and we're gonna stop right here. This rail right here, and there's a lot of them through here, is just an infinite grind rail like in Metal City. Which, you know what this means. We can just sit here and grind rail points very easily. At first, I thought my friend was just doing this for golden eggs in the new zone, but then I realized it could be used for this. And for this one, I don't think event actually works for this, so yeah. Okay, so like I said, every time I'm gonna go back to my on Roblox avatar. And here's for the next quest. The next quest, we need to go ahead and hit and destroy 250 Badniks. Now, this will show up afterwards, but this is going to be one of the harder tasks in my opinion, because not only do you have to find the Badniks, but as you can see, they're not very spread out. So like I said in the beginning of the video, find your best chances to get event. At least have some event, because you're going to need to at least destroy 125 of these. I recommend just going around and just hitting some stuff like boom. Oh, I hit that one. Here's a trio. They're more spread out in my opinion than like some in like, they're not spread out like at the Booze and Pumpkin Hill, but they're a lot more spread out than like Emerald Hill. So you should have a very good time with this. Okay, well, let me just store these three right here, and let's go ahead and go on to the next part. The fourth part is we gotta find these folders. Now, I've actually haven't collected every single one of them, but I have the task done. How? Well, the event actually works on this. I actually had 5+ event, and I managed to go ahead and collect 5 folders, doing some multiplication. 5 times 5 is 25, and that's it. Some people I've seen, some newcome players, have just been collecting 25 folders without event. Event works, you just have to find out how to have it, and you can just go ahead and go around and collect folders. It's that simple, it's that easy. For the next one, we have to collect 5,000 scrap metal. Now, the main reason why I like this task in Pacific is because most likely you'll see this Phantom Rider event. If you look through here, you have to collect 3,000 metal scraps, and once you collect 1,000, you get a hoverboard, and then you can start collect 2,000. So at least throughout this event, you'll be able to at least get 2 tasks done. It may be full enough to do the rest of these by doing 100 boost and 100 and 200 tricks, which I know y'all can do, because before to get this, you at least had to boost 200 times with SBO's quest, and you at least had to do 200 tricks with Blaze. Now the jet I can understand, but it'll take some time. It'll be very easy. So that's how you do this, and like I said earlier on in the video, I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and unlock yourself Grind Shoe Sonic. So we're going to go ahead and go back and go to World 10, which is City Escape. Like I said, I'll meet y'all when I spawn in. And here we are spawned in. So like I said, when you spawn in, you might spawn in right here. You're going to go ahead and take a left and take the leftist path on the right here. Just go ahead and collect a few of these, and then you're going to run into Grind Shoe Sonic 2 years running. This is actually the second year event, and it's actually pretty easy to do. So what we have to do is we have to complete 2 races, which I'm pretty sure you have at least done before. Then you have to earn grind world points. We just showed you how to unlock some grind world points. And before this, you have Metal City, so you should definitely grind in there. After this is collect sky rings. Just go ahead and go into the best way to collect sky rings, I think. Actually, no, it is Tornado Assault. So yeah. And then level up a friend, it says. I don't know why they're not called Chow. But just max level up a very easy Chow. You can just go in Green Hill and pick something out like the Avocado Chow or something. Next quest is to destroy 104 badniks. Now you have 2 ways to do this. You can go, if you don't have a tornado, I recommend you go ahead and go into go ahead and go to Tornado Assault. But if you do, follow me all the way. Because we couldn't do this before because we weren't allowed, but this time we can go anywhere. So we're just going to go ahead and go to Pumpkin Hill, and you'll see why in a second. I'll come back when I'm loaded in. Okay, I am now loaded in. That was actually very fast. Oh, I haven't done Pumpkin Hills challenge. So you're going to see a bunch of these boos, and what the fun fact is actually to have a quest, a challenge to do badniks. If you look, the boos count as badniks, so you could go ahead and just continue to go around and shoot these. And when I mean there's a lot, to the point where I have to equip Supersonic. Okay. I have to equip Supersonic to show you all of these. If I have to equip Supersonic to show you all the badniks in this world, that's just saying something. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just try to get up there. And so here's one patch, and then here is a patch down right over here. Really convenient patch if I do have to say. You can go down here with a tornado, hit a bunch of these, and then we're just gonna kind of boost jump. You can, and just to show you that you can just boost jump over there. I might have to equip a double jump skin like Ryder Sonic or some other like Racing Jet with RSR, and then boom, it's simply just hit these badniks. Now, when I mean there's a lot, as we can see right here. Look at this big trail of badniks. I mean, like, this does not say tornado, please shoot me. Not to mention, throughout the stage further, there's even more little badniks right here. And boom, after this, you should have unlocked right here. You should have unlocked, in my opinion, one of the greatest skins in this game, Grind Shoe Sonic. Now, let me know down below if I should do any other main quest tasks, because this always helps out. I do want to go ahead and say that this video was inspired by ProMilk's video where he helped y'all start off with the Star Worlds. I just kind of turned it into, well, making it where it's the harder version, where you have to grind. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I will go ahead and put ProMilk's video in the description. So if you need some help on the beginner worlds too, say like a friend is starting and you don't know how to help them, you can go ahead and watch those. Like I said, this idea was from ProMilk, so please go ahead and give him some share. Even though sometimes I don't like him, I can at least give him some credits on his own video. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And if you like Pumpkin Hill, you should totally leave a like on this video. Anyways, I'll see you later. Goodbye.